There's something very satisfying and comforting with sausages in a bath. And I'm going to use the Simply Better sausages. I'm going to talk to you about these. I have some on already. So these are hand-tied. They're made with 70% Irish pork. There's no MSG in them, which is really important. And they're full of flavour. They're absolutely delicious. Now I'm going to flip them over. I've heated a little bit of rapeseed oil and I've put roughly about a teaspoonful of butter, which will give lovely flavour and colour. We're going to serve them in the beautiful Blaa, the Waterford Blaa, which Simply Better have launched. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. So start them off in a hot pan and then reduce the heat. So I just have them on literally for about 2 minutes. So we want to get them lovely and golden brown. You don't want them to burn. So hot pan, turn it down and let them cook away. And these are beautiful on a barbecue, they really are. So just let them cook away there nicely. They'll take probably about maybe, in total, about maybe 8 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to put them onto a dish, and then in that pan, we're going to crisp up our lovely Waterford Blaa. Okay, I'm going to get on with my red onion, caramelised red onion. Heat my pan. So rapeseed oil I'm going to use. And I'm just going to do one onion. I have two there, but one onion. Now, this is definitely something you can make ahead and you can have ready, and then all you do is just warm it up. So slice the onion is peeled. So I'm slicing it really thinly. And then we're going to put this into the pan. So look at the technique. Curve in my fingers. When you get to the end, just hold it either side and then slice it. And this is going to go onto a hot pan. So sprinkle this all over here. So you're as well off when you're doing this is to do a couple of onions. Because it's a great little kind of a garnish, a compliment, you could call it that, for the sausage bath, but also for a burger. So red onions, they're naturally sweeter, so they are. Just slice it really, really thin. This is one onion I'm going to do, but then I'm going to make it a little bit sweet and sour. So I'm just going to use spatula, and I'm just going to give this a little stir. Do it in a saucepan. Kind of pick a nice wide non-stick pan so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, sausages are cooking up lovely. All right, they need another few minutes, but I have it on a low heat. That's really important, but it is on a large ring, whereas this one is on a small ring. So we're going to get on to making these onions kind of sweet and sour. So we're going to use some of the Simply Better balsamic vinegar, which is a 3-year-old balsamic vinegar, and this logo here is called PGI, Protected Geographical Indication, which I'm going to talk about also for the Waterford Blaa. So roughly about a spoonful, a small dessert spoonful of the vinegar. So that's where the acidity comes in, the sharpness. And then I'm going to talk to you about two lovely products. So this is some honey. It's from an Irish company called Believe in Honey. We're going to put some honey in, and you could use this. This is an apple syrup, which is gorgeous, in with the onions. So it's High Bank Orchard. It's a really, really lovely with pancakes, really nice with ice cream. It's an excellent product. So I'm going to put in some honey. I see you love the way I just measure everything just so perfectly. Give this a stir, and then we're going to let this just caramelise there. So we have the vinegar, the honey. If it caramelizes a little bit too much, I'll just get a little bit of water, but I'm just going to turn that down, and we're going to put a little touch of salt. So I'm using the Oreo sea salt. Again, it has that logo, the PGI. So this is a very important food recognition food stamp. So it means that this salt, the Waterford Blaa, can only be produced in that region. So really, really important. Okay, these sausages, I'm going to flip them over. They're cooking up really nice. And you'll find with the red onion that it can kind of catch in your throat, and that's the vinegar. So they're more or less nearly done. So remember, good quality Irish pork, no MSG. That's really important. You'd be surprised how many sausages have MSG, but these ones do not. Made by Mallins, and they're based in Monaghan. So neighbouring county to Cavan, so they are. Okay, I want to talk to you about a new product that Simply Better team have launched, and this is a very exciting time for Simply Better to be launching this. So Waterford Blaa. So the Blaa is a bread roll. So it is, and it is made in Waterford. So it is. And this here is made by the Walsh's Bakery. And they're two brothers, so they are. So if you look closely there, it's Michael and Dermot. And they're started in 1921. The whole story is on the back of the package in there, which is a lovely story. So I've had the pleasure of meeting these two gentlemen at Bloom. And again, they have the logo. If you look at that there, the PGI logo. So it means that Blaa can only be produced in Waterford. It's a lovely, lovely product, so it is. They also have these, the bread rolls. So if you want, you can toast them, drizzle them with some oil, bake them off in the oven. You could actually put, you know, the sausages into this. But what I'm going to use is these lovely little ones here, because we're going to have this for our lunch after doing the video. So that's the small little blaa there. So the blaa is named after a French word called blanc, okay? So I'm going to lift off the sausages and we're going to toast our lovely blaas on this here. So just put a dish here, bring it over beside you. The onions are caramelised and beautiful. You get a nice even golden brown. So just to recap, hot pan, rapeseed oil, a little bit of butter, roughly about a teaspoonful. Good sausages, that's the key. Now I'm just going to pour a little bit of the oil just off here. And then we're going to just get our blaa. Just give the onions a little shake. You can see how they're caramelising and softening. So they're going to be really nice. They're going to give a lovely bit of sweetness, sourness, all those lovely things. So we're going to put in on just 2 of these. Just using my knife. Just put this here and then onto the pan. Okay. So just cut it down the centre. And then this is going to go cut side down onto the hot pan. So we're going to toast this up. So I may as well do 2 of these. So they're a lovely kind of, you can have this for like breakfast or brunch, something like that would work really well. So that's going to absorb the lovely flavour from natural sausages. Of course you can toast them, you don't need to do it on the pan like that. So the blaa, a very, very famous and bread roll, probably the most famous bread roll in the world, to be honest with you. And what, so congratulations, you know, to the family there, 3rd generation. And it's just a lovely success. And for me, you know, when you meet producers like that, it's all about traditions and generations and just the passion that they have. So they're very, very proud in County Waterford to produce. It can't be made anywhere else. You can't have a calf and blaa, I'm afraid. It's from Waterford. They have the PGI, Protected Geographical Indication. Okay, let's have a little look at the blaa. We're just toasting these here. Just turn them over. Nice bit of colour. Gorgeous. And they're mopping that lovely kind of, shall we say, that oil and butter up from the sausages. I'm going to turn that off. And then we can serve it up. So the onions are done, switch them off. They'll keep, bring over the sausages. I'll use my tongs here for this. And we'll just assemble this. So it's a very, very simple, quick recipe. And I think that's what I like. Now, just before I do that, we're going to use this relish here. And this is made from Tom and Laura, Wexford Preserves. So they have a tomato and chilli relish, and then they have the tomato relish. And they also have a lovely fig one too, which is really, really good. And of course, they produce all the jams for the Simply Better collection using Irish fruits. They're wonderful, so they are. Okay, we're going to get our lovely bread and put it onto a plate. So we just get the base first of all. And then we're going to smear it. And what that means is just with that lovely tomato relish, a spoonful of this. So there's a bit of chilli in this one here. You can use the regular one, whichever you prefer. Now, let's move that out of the way. Next thing, we're going to put our lovely caramelised onions. So that's the red onion with the Simply Better balsamic vinegar. We also put a little bit of honey, and that's from the Leaf and Foods. They're based in Kilkenny. You could have used the High Bank Orchard apple syrup if you wanted to, or you could have used a little bit of brown sugar, but I think the honey works really, really well. I could have put lime into it to jazz it up a little bit, but for me, I don't want too many different flavours. Okay, the sausages next. So I'm just going to get the sausages, literally just going to cut them, just using just the tongs to hold them. And if I wasn't on camera, I would be eating away at these. So you get a lovely kind of golden brown colour. So these sausages are really, really lovely for breakfast. You can have this for lunch, brunch, whatever you decide. And we're just going to literally place this on top. Now, so that's 3. So you're going to get a lot of different flavour, texture. A nice little bit of salad to serve with this. There's 2 little halves for me after the video. And then we're going to put the tops. So just at the back of the little baps there, just a little bit of salad, which will give lovely freshness. We're going to put a little bit of oil and vinegar on that. I'm going to use the rapeseed oil. Just dress the salad at the last minute. Just a little splash of that. And then a touch of the balsamic. So you can see it's a super quick recipe. You're using some wonderful Irish ingredients from the blaa, which this is the larger one here. I've used the lovely small Blaa, and I'm going to put the lids on. So they're nice, look at that. See that there, it's absorbed that, there's a nice little bit of texture there. And they're just hot coming off the pan. And I think that is really, really simple, but delicious. So that's my lovely Simply Better sausages in the Waterford Blaa with the caramelised onion and the tomato relish. And I think you can enjoy this for breakfast, for lunch. We're going to have it now for our lunch. I'm going to do another few in the pan, obviously for the twins. And the key is the really good Irish ingredients. The sausages using Irish pork, the Blaa from Walsh's Bakery in Waterford, and then that lovely relish there made from Tom and Laura, Wexford Preserves. So I hope you enjoy this. Happy cooking, and thank you very much.